What can you buy with $100 billion? Let's find out. Hello, everybody. I'm kindly Keyin, and I have $100 billion. That's right. Bill Gates gave me all of his money. Said, go for it, Keyin. Spend it all on whatever you want. And I said, okay, Bill. Thanks. I'm gonna buy nothing but Big Macs with your $100 billion. How many Big Macs can you buy with $100 billion? I guess if each Big Mac is $2. Is that actually right, though? Is a Big Mac $2? Taste of Home says no. According to Statista, the average cost of a Big Mac in the United States is $5.15, which means I'm gonna get way less Big Macs with my $100 billion. I'm devastated. I mean, it must be like, if they're $5 each, you can still get like 20 billion, right? Like if I 2 followed by, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That should take us to 0. I'm stupid. Oh, because I'm assuming they're $5. But if they were $2, then you'd have to do, then you could get 50 billion. Just 50 billion. 50 billion Big Macs. Okay, what am I going to do with 50 billion Big Macs? I don't know. Eat them and then die. All right, let's buy one of everything that's on this list. A movie ticket is $12. That's cute. Who designed this? Are they living in 1992? Movie tickets are like $30. I guess if you get a matinee. Lobster dinner. Gosh, could you imagine lobster dinners? I mean, I could buy every video game ever. Times 100 probably. An Amazon Echo. Netflix for a year. Air Jordans, AirPods, gaming console, drone, smartphone, bike. Smartphones, if you get the new iPhone, like the top of the line, you're probably talking more like $1,200, $1,300. I don't know. A kitten is $1,500? Seriously? I know dogs can be expensive. I didn't know cats could be so expensive. An auto rickshaw? What is an auto rickshaw? This is an auto rickshaw. A horse is $2,500. I thought horses would be more, but I guess, okay. An acre of farmland. For your horse, obviously. Designer handbag. What a waste of money. Goodness gracious. A hot tub. Luxury wine. Again, like, that is $7,000 for a bottle of wine. What? A diamond ring. It's a lot. It's a lot. A jet ski is $12,000. A Rolex. I'm not out here buying Rolexes. I'm sorry. I don't see it. I don't see it. A Ford F-150, sure. A Tesla, A monster truck. I don't know if that's gonna fit in your garage. A Ferrari. I do want to see how many Ferraris we can buy, but we'll come back to that. We're still buying everything. A single family home. A bar of gold. Is a bar of gold really 700K? A gold bar. Okay. Wow. Yes. I mean, I guess it depends on the weight of the gold bar, but a 400-ounce gold bar, $778,000 as of August 30th, 2023. I know that fluctuates, but that's a lot. Why would you buy a gold bar? So you could look at it, I guess. An entire McDonald's franchise. Dude, you could just buy McDonald's. Probably. I don't know. I don't know how much McDonald's is worth. A Super Bowl ad. That is crazy. $5 million for like 30 seconds. If that. I mean, some Super Bowl ads are probably even shorter. A yacht. Sure. What are you going to do with a tank? That ain't right. The Formula One car. Dang, Formula One cars are $15 million. An Apache helicopter. I was like, what is this? I can buy The Rock, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, $100 million, put him on a pedestal in my garage or something? No, you can make a movie for $100 million. Probably not like an Avengers movie, though. The Avengers movies are going to cost a little bit more. They're probably going to make a lot more. Buy a 747. Just take you and what? How many people can fit on a 747? Like 500? Probably more than that, actually. I lied. 366 people can fit on a Boeing 747. So you and your 366 closest friends can fly around the world. Let's buy one. Let's buy the Mona Lisa. Good Lord. Is the Mona Lisa really worth $780 million? That's almost $1 billion. Seriously? That's crazy. You could buy a skyscraper for almost the same cost as just a single painting. Goodness gracious. A cruise ship, almost $1 billion. I did not know that. An NBA team, $2 billion for an NBA team. That's just crazy. And yet, we have only impacted our net worth by $6 billion. Not even $6 billion. Or like $5 billion. What? Seriously? That's just stupid, Bill. You got too much money, man. You got too much money. Okay, I'm gonna sell everything, get my money back. Gosh, what am I gonna do with $96 billion? I got nothing. How am I gonna pay my bills? I gotta sell everything so I can get my $100 billion back. This is a disaster. I've lost it all. I've gained all my money back. How many Ferraris can I buy? Let's just click. I mean, I could do the math, right? Like you can divide 100 billion by 250,000, obviously. But this is more tactile. I'm actually clicking the button. Every single one of these, 250K down the drain. How many Ferraris? You just have an army of Ferraris. What are you gonna do with them? Where are you gonna park them? Then you gotta buy a parking lot. Probably a massive parking lot. I mean, how many cars does an average parking lot hold? Here I go, Googling weird stuff again. Here's an answer from ChatGPT. Apparently, a standard multi-level parking garage can have about 100 to 200 parking spots per floor. Okay, so how many Ferraris are we at? Well, we're definitely at least one floor of a parking structure. How many floors do we need? That is the question. It's getting just dumb. 10,000? What? 10,000? 100,000? 100,000 Ferraris? 1 million Ferraris? Okay. There's your cap. I mean, I could have done the math. 400,000. 400,000 Ferraris. So, if we can fit 200 in each parking spot, not parking spot, but each level of the parking structure, you're talking, what, 20,000 stories? Or 2,000? 2,000? It's gotta go 2,000? Hold on. Here's your calculator. 400,000 divided by 200. Yeah, 2,000. So we need a 2,000 story parking structure just to park our stupid Ferrari army. Of course, I couldn't build the parking structure because I spent it all on Ferraris. Oops. How many Mona Lisas can I buy?
At least 100. I know that.
But probably like 120 if I had to guess. Well, I can't buy more than one Mona Lisa? What do you mean? There's only one in the world? Okay. It's fair. That's fair. It's fair. So instead, I'll just buy a bunch of skyscrapers, which again is probably gonna be like I would say 150 is kind of what I'm estimating about. 117. Okay. 117 skyscrapers to do absolutely nothing with. Like, why? So Bill and Elon got together and they were like, you know what? I don't think we gave Keyin enough. So Elon was like, here's my credit card. Have at it. Take it away. Buy what you can. Dude has $217 billion. That's more than twice what Bill Gates gave me. It's too much. A Nintendo Switch. I mean, an absolutely awesome gaming console. You need one, maybe two. How many can you buy with $217 billion? Probably quite a bit, I would say. Okay, this one works a little different. You have to actually press the button. So like I bought 50 Switches, big deal. I've now spent a total of 0.000007% of my total net worth. That's really stupid. So obviously we get a few more options with Elon's money. I guess his credit card is accepted in more stores. I can buy a Tesla bot. I feel like Elon wouldn't have to pay for that, but whatever. I'm not Elon. He just gave me his money because he thinks I'm a cool guy. Whatever. Start your own startup. Sure, $5 million, whatever. Open a fast food franchise. We did that with Bill's money, but we only could do McDonald's. So maybe we opened Shake Shack. Does Shake Shack do franchises? I don't know. They have good food. Spotify for 80 years. That's a lifetime supply. Wow. Actually, that kind of puts things into perspective. Spent $10,000 for 80 years of Spotify. Wow. Yeah. Might reconsider some of my subscriptions. Buy every single video game on Steam with no discounts. You buy it full price. I don't care if it's Steam Summer Fest. I want to pay the full price. Do not give me markdowns. I got too much money. Entire production of NVIDIA GPUs. That can't be. $900 million for every single NVIDIA graphics card? That seems like too little, to be honest. I feel like, hasn't NVIDIA just blown up because of AI? Like, their stock is worth so much more than it used to be. I don't know. Maybe this is outdated. Whatever. I'll buy all the NVIDIA GPUs. Give $10,000 to 5,000 people. How much does that affect Elon's net worth? It's 0.4. Okay, so we went from so it's basically 0.02. We went from 0.42 to 0.44. Elon could change a lot of people's lives very quickly. LG 88-inch OLED 8K thin-Q. Is this a real TV? I mean, it must be. An 88-inch OLED. I love it. I need one for every one of my rooms. And because I'm a bajillionaire, I have like 20 rooms in my house, right? And then I need one for every one of my houses, which I have 20 of. So I need 400 of these TVs. It's very important to me. With this kind of money, it literally is more difficult to spend the money than to make the money. Like, clicking this button to purchase the OLED is more difficult than the money that it required to actually purchase it. It's just dumb. It's just dumb. So with Bill's $100 billion, we were able to purchase 400,000 Lamborghinis, right? Assuming that each Lamborghini is $250,000. We've got some supercars listed here. This Lamborghini is $500,000, which is obviously twice the cost of the one that was listed for Bill, which means we could still buy about the same amount because Elon's got about twice the amount of money that he gave us. That's just dumb. A Bugatti is $11 million? What is this car made of? Like moon dust? Serious, how do you do that? Make a car that's worth 11. Well, I guess what it boils down to is that it's not worth $11 million, but in your head it is. I can't even fathom. I can't even fathom it. I mean, I'll buy one. I'll buy 10. It didn't even dent me. Buy a private island while we're here. You know what? Buy 10. Buy 100 for my closest friends. I want islands for everyone. You get an island. You get an island. Could you imagine if Elon Musk had his own daytime television show? Oprah style? You get a Bugatti La Voiture Noir. I think that's how you say it. I don't know. Oops, I accidentally bought too many islands. Whatever. Eating out for 80 years. 4 meals a day. Is that true? Is that really true? $3.1 million? It kind of, makes me never want to eat out again. But I mean, that's 4 meals. That is so much food. It's one thing to like go out for a meal maybe every single day. Like that's kind of crazy to me. Doing 3 meals a day, which is pretty average for someone to eat, but going out for 3 meals a day. But no, you're a billionaire. You get 4 meals. What's the 4th meal? I don't know. You go to a separate place just for dessert, for snacks. It's wild. I can't even imagine. But sure, I'll feed all my friends for the rest of their lives with more food than they could ever eat. And apparently I have 100 friends. I don't know why I landed on that. I probably don't. I actually don't have 100 friends in real life. That's 100 people to be friends with? That's too much. That's too many friends. What is this? Whiskey Macallan? Michael Dillon, 1926. I gotta look this up. Yeah, apparently this is like the most expensive bottle of whiskey ever. Or is it scotch? That's whiskey. The holy grail of whiskey. $1.5 million. Cool. Cool. Yeah, checks out. All right, I'll buy a bottle. Am I ever gonna drink it? No. Are you crazy? I will buy the Mona Lisa. Again. I will buy a helicopter. I will buy 10 plastic surgeries. Just transform me into a new human. I'm just a completely different person at that point. 1 week in every country of the planet. That's insane. College education, sure. An NFL team. An NBA team. A Formula One. Why are Formula... well, I guess I was going to say, why are Formula One so expensive? They're not. They're not as much as an NFL or NBA team. A Gulfstream. I bought a 747. I guess I'll add a Gulfstream to my fleet. Produce a Hollywood movie. A regular modern apartment? No. We're billionaires. We buy LA mega mansions. And we buy one for all of our friends. Again, we have 100 friends. It's so crazy that I've clicked this buy button so many times, and yet I've only managed to spend about 6% of the money that Elon gave me. It's just crazy. A mega yacht, $300 million. What is the most expensive thing on this list? It must be the Mona Lisa. No, it's an NFL team. It's kind of scary when you think about it. I mean, with this amount of money, you can literally buy just about anything. I think you could buy entire countries at that point, right? How many NFL teams can I buy? With the money that I have left over, not just like from zero. With the actual amount of money that I have left, with all the other things that I bought, I can buy 68 NFL teams. There isn't 68 NFL teams. I've just bought the NFL. There are 32. We need to make more teams so I can buy them all. That's what I've decided. I like how it's like, you can't afford that. Sell something. No. I'm keeping it. It's mine. All 68 of the teams that don't exist are mine, and I'm never letting them go. It's too much money. It's too much, Elon. That was fun. Also stressful. Who knew?